can't trust, we can't connect. If we can't connect, we can't create. If we can't create, we can't produce or regenerate or rejuvenate our life or body. Make sense?
That's awesome. And who do we have to trust, Doc?
Well, you first have to trust yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to trust yourself that you see what you see, you know what you know, you feel what you feel. And sometimes that's a very difficult one, because a lot of people have a lot of programming that is directly opposed to that. In other words, you don't know anything. You know, what you're feeling's not right. You're way off. I mean, if you get a whole childhood with that kind of programming, you're going to have a hard time trusting yourself, because you've been programmed that you can't trust yourself because you're not seeing things right. And many times, that is the problem: is that you're seeing things very right. They are the way that you look at them. But of course, if you're being challenged by someone else's dragons, they're not going to want you to see the truth. So they're going to have to try and convince you that it's a way that it isn't. And then if you buy it, you own it. And once you own it, then you got to, provide for storage.
Baggage.
Yeah. And from the dragon's point of view, if you buy it, why, not only do you own it, but there's a market for it. And if there's a market for what you're buying, why, it's time to set up a distribution center and multi-level plan and call in the relatives. Because it's heading in that direction. So someone described it as a virus, and I suppose it is kind of like a virus, because basically a virus spins energy backwards, and so it's that nature. And it spreads. The more you feed it, the bigger it gets. So the really elegant solution, or conscious solution, as the chapter is called, is to be conscious enough to get ahead of it. And with this client that I was telling you about earlier this morning that I had, why she's at the point now where she can see this energy and feel this energy and is very conscious of it in the moment. And she's learned to talk to it in the moment, instantly, as soon as it comes up, and she's clear enough and has enough practice at this point that she can go the other direction and stay there. And when she does, her life is, she couldn't even imagine it. It's blissful. But the other way, it's agonizing. So does that cover Insight 2 clear enough then?
Yes,
want me to read it again?
No, it's very clear. We got to go to a quick commercial break, Doc.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to Real Coaching Radio. Building a positive network. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audiblepodcast.com/RCRN. Over 75,000 titles to choose from for your iPod or MP3 player. For you, the listeners of Real Coaching Radio Network's live shows and podcasts, Audible is offering a free audiobook download with a free 14-day trial to give you a chance to check out their service. We recommend The Seat of the Soul by Gary Zukav or another audiobook free by trying Audible.com. To download your free audiobook today, go to www.audiblepodcast.com